Hello everyone, I'm Man and welcome to the Steam Awards. But this is just the Steam page. It is. True, it is. But we scroll down here and here it is. Nominate your favorite games in the 2025 Steam Awards. Let's see. So, last time, last year basically, I missed I missed to nominate the nominees. But I voted in a second round. You got it in the top right corner and in the description. Well, after this live stream, when you watch this live stream after it went live, yeah, you get it. And yeah, I will do the same thing that I did last year. That being that after that, I will make a separate video and edit it. Basically, I'll take this live stream, edit it a bit, and make a video out of it. And alright, let's see. The Steam Awards. Nominate your choices now until for December 1st at 10 a.m. Pacific. Level up your 2025 nomination committee badge. Vote from the finalists during the winter sale. That's how we did last year. Winners announced January 3rd at 10 a.m. Pacific. Alright, well, now as how I know the nominees, they are different than how it is the finale. The finalists, I think, there are the five most voted games on each category, but on the nominees, you choose the game. I don't know if it is that you choose the game that you have or other games. I think it's a both that you have from your library or from. All right, you get it. And of course, I don't think it's every game, but all right, we'll see. So, you nominated games in 0 of 11 categories. Get started below. Alright. Game of the Year award. Maybe it was its immersive gameplay or its gripping story. Oh, sorry. Its well-crafted characters, immaculate design, or addictive multiplayer. Whatever the reason, the winner of this year's Game of the Year award is an instant classic. Alright, choose your nominee. Alright, so it's from popular and recommended and games you've played. Umamuzume. Alright, that's actually pretty funny that Umamuzume is like as games I played and the only one. Even though I really liked Umamuzume and yes, there will be more live streams with Umamuzume. I don't think it's really Game of the Year award. Now, yeah, I forgot to say this uh live stream slash video has my opinion, so please don't attack me. So alright, we got F1 2025. No. Europa Universalis 5. Yeah. Where winds meet. Marvel Rivals. Didn't work last year. If you remember last year, we voted at the Steam Awards while Marvel Rivals was downloading, but I don't have enough RAM. Arc Riders, Repo, Solo Leveling, Arise Overdrive, Imamu- Imazuma 11. Dude, I used to watch Imazuma 11 as a kid and it was one of my favorite shows. I think it was my first ever contact with animes. And I remember that I was like in kindergarten when they showed it on TV on Cartoon Network, I think. Anyway, Split Fiction. Are we there yet? Anno 117 Pax Romana. Of course it had to be here. I said no hate. I really like Expedition 33, but I don't know if you know the memes with the game the Game Awards 2025 because it's basically the Expedition 33 show, and I also did nominated live uh and voted on the Game Awards, and majority of the nominations had of the categories had Expedition 33. It deserves it. It really does. Don't get me wrong. It really does. But this just shows how good the game is. Dispatch, Stellar Blade, Dying Light the Beast, and Peak. Alright. Lots of things. Lots of things. Alright, let's narrow it down. Alright. Let's narrow it down. I was just checking. Hey, look, it's us. Yeah, anyway. So F1 2025, Europa Universalis 5. Oh, and by the way, I'm to none of the games I'm saying that a game is bad or good. It's just my personal opinion, and all of the games nominated are not very nice at least. So just want to specify that. I think if we take all of these games, I think we can narrow it down to Marvel Rivals, Repo, Arc Riders, Raiders, sorry, Split Fiction, Expedition 43, Dispatch, Dying Light, and Peak, and Stellar Blade. But I would say that personally, what game I looked I looked at the most, and what game I loved the most, personally for me, it's actually, and yeah, I'm sorry to everyone, it's Dispatch. Yeah, I'm sorry, but for me, it's Dispatch. I know the gameplay wasn't that fantastic and stuff, but the characters, the story, the voice acting, everything was peak, pun intended. It has very well crafted characters, immaculate design, even a gripping story, and can wait for season 2. Also, Punch Up is the best character, and Rubber Robbers. They're all good. Like, I also love the thing that and it's not a thing that influenced my decision, it's just a thing that I'm saying. It's also very cool that they also added YouTubers, very popular YouTubers, Jacksepticeye with Punch Up, or Moist Critical or Moist Critical, Charlie, with Sonar, and they did a really great job. Alright, well, enough glazing. Let's continue. VR Game of the Year award. The VR Game of the Year isn't merely masquerading as regular reality. This game improves on reality, taking advantage on the medium of VR and pushing the boundaries of the virtual realm. Alright, let's see. I don't have any games that I played because I don't have VR. But let's see here. We got Emissary Zero, The Midnight Walk, uh, Battle Marked, Dungeons of Eternity, Luminous Arise, Forefront, Zero Caliber 2, RoboQuest VR, LM, Arcanage, F125, Battle Group VR. Yes, I have Facebook. Pavlov, Skydance, ooh, Wanderer, and Pinball. I really don't know. To be fair, I really don't know for any of this. So we got 4 times 4, 16. Alright. We're gonna use our handy dandy trusty number generator. Yeah, cut, small blur there because it was in my native language and don't want to reveal where I live yet. So the lower limit is 1 and the upper is 16. Alright, 3, 2, 1. The random number generator has chosen the Midnight Walk. Alright, Labor of Love Award. This game has been out for a while. The team is well past their debut of their creative baby, but being the good parents they are, these devs continue to nurture and support their creation. The game, to this day, is still getting new content after all these years. Oh, alright, we got a lot of games I played. Gary's Mod, I think is the game with the most hours, as you can see, with 577 hours played since 2019, I think. Team Fortress 2, Outcore, yeah, remember that? Remember that game? And if you're wondering why is it over 7 hours, I tried a lot to do the second episode. I swear that the second episode of Outcore, even though it's been 2 years by this point, or almost 2 years by this point, I will I will I really will try. Same with uh Half-Life episode 2. Part, well, not Half-Life 2 episode 2, Half-Life, my second video on Half-Life. Look, I really tried. I swear I really tried. But every time it has come up very worse. And then we got Pixel Gun 3D. Alright, and as popular and recommended games, we got Warhammer 2, Helldivers 2, Hearts of Iron 4, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Baldur's Gate 3, War Thunder, Sims 4, Farming Simulator 25, Rust, Risk of Rain 2, Ready or Not, Hogwarts Legacy, sorry, Mountain Bladder Banner Lowered, Forza Horizon 5, Dota 2, Dead, Dead by Daylight, and Disney Dreamlight Valley. Uh, I think as games I've played, uh, it will be either Gary's Mod, because like I would want to put in Fortress 2, but we all know the memes, basically. And I don't know if it's real or not, but I heard that at one point it was just one developer. Probably just a meme, I don't know. But I think as games I've played, it will be Gary's Mod. And as popular and recommended games, there are more. But I think if it would be to narrow it down, Warhammer 2, Helldivers 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Rust, probably Ready or Not, and Hogwarts Legacy, and Dead by Daylight. I really like that they added my man Springtrap and Dota 2. So, uh, personally, like I know these games that I mentioned and stuff, but I think if I would be to say as popular and recommended games, it will be Helldivers, and as games I've played, Garry's Mod. And I think I will go with Garry's Mod on this one. They still put updates. Sometimes they do medium changes, but the game is very old and it's still a banger and still very fun. So Garry's Mod. All right, best game on Steam Award on Steam. Sorry, best game on Steam Deck Award. The this game was so good you wanted to take it everywhere, so you grabbed your Steam Deck. I don't have one, and did. Luckily, everything that made it endlessly playable at your desk got even better on the go. As games I played Umamuzume. Didn't know it was actually capable on the Steam Deck. That's interesting. So we got this Demon Story, I think, Time Stranger, Dying Light the Beast, Peak, Mimesis, Stellar Blade, Dispatch again, Imazuma 11, RV There Yet, Hades 2, Split Fiction, mm, Spider-Man 2, Pit, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, Megabong, Doom the Dark Ages, Arc Raiders. Oh, and that's all. If I would stay to think about it, like as both personally, like subjectively and objectively, subjectively I would put either Uma Musume or Dispatch. Like I think you already figured out that I'm a very big Dispatch fan. Uh, but if it would be to take both subjectively and objectively, uh, now I'm not saying that I'm speaking for all. I'm just speaking for me. I'm not speaking for anyone besides myself. Uh, I think it would be probably a single player game that runs really well on the Steam Deck. And now, it, if we take that, most probably will either be Dispatch, Spider-Man 2, or Doom the Dark Ages. So, really complicated here. I guess RV There Yet also works. Alright, let's see Stellar Blade. To be fair, I haven't watched any gameplay of Stellar Blade, so I cannot judge it. I heard that it's pretty liked, so alright, I'm gonna count it. So I think I'm gonna take the number generator again on this one. Stellar Blade, Dispatch, RV There Yet, Spider-Man 2, or Doom the Dark Ages. So we take this and we put it 5. Alright, 5. The random number generator has spoken. 5. So Doom the Dark Ages. It is. Alright, there are some more categories. Alright, let me see here. Complete this task. Nominate a game in at least one category. Claim a game you have nominated. But I played Garry's Mod. Nominate a game in each category and review or update your review for a game you have nominated. Alright. Better with Friends Award. There are some games out there that just aren't the same when you play by yourself. Maybe you need to have a friend to watch your back. Maybe you need to have a friend that you can stab in their back. Either way, fun is awaiting those who gather friends together play this game. Alright, and what do we got? Solo Leveling Arise, F125, Shape of Dreams, Dawn of War, Split Fiction, RV Darius, Dying Light, El- Elden Ring Night Rain, Schedule 1. Oh yes, I do remember Schedule 1. I really do remember Schedule 1. Repo, Sonic Racing, Cross Worlds, Peak, Fellowship, Arc Raiders, Misery, and Jump Space. If I were to narrow it down, Split Fiction, Elden Ring Night Rain, RV Dariat, Repo, or Peak, or Schedule 1. I guess it will be that if you want more, in a way, serious but fun games to play together, it will be Split Fiction or Elden Ring Night Rain, I think. If you or or Sonic Racing Crossword. Well, now I don't know if you heard the definition of or a thing that is called, or I heard this term of friend slop or something like that. Basically, games that are way funnier with friends and like made special to play with friends or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. Personally, I'll choose one of these four, or plus RV there yet. But alright, because I really don't know what to put here. Oh yeah, us predictions. Yeah, after this. I guess the number generator yet again. So one is Split Fiction, two is RV there yet, three is Elden Ring Night Rain, four is Schedule 1, five is Repo, six is Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and seven is Peak. Alright, let's see. Seven. I press generate. Apparently it's also five. So five was Repo. Really solid choice. Repo it is. Besides, I think Repo it's the best with friends. It's really the best with friends. Like I've seen a lot of comedic moments, and even though it's a horror game, it's really funny. Like the moments that I've seen are only funny. Kind of like Phasmophobia in a way. Anyway, outstanding visual style award. Visual style doesn't aspire to real world graphical fidelity through a noble goal by in itself. It describes a distinctive look and feel that suffuses an entire game. So, best visual. Doom the Dark Ages, My Little Puppy, Silent Hill, Keeper, Are We There Yet? Dispatch, Absolum, Slime Rancher 2, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, the Jackbox Party Pack 11, Power Wash Simulator 2, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Tiny Bookshop, Goodnight Universe, or Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Alright, so man. So alright. One thing I want to say is that why did I use or why do I use a number generator on both the Game Awards and the Steam Awards? Isn't it the fact that uh you need to choose what you personally think? Uh yes, mostly yes. I mean yes, it really is like that. The thing is the games are just that good. And I don't know what to choose. So personally, if I will only go with my heart, well, my heart would say, well, my heart would say either Hollow Knight Silksong, Metal Gear Delta, or Dispatch. If we take outstanding visual style, and this description, it will work really well for Silent Hill, Dispatch, Metal Gear Solid Delta, and Hollow Knight Silksong. And I know it's the thing that I've thrown it all like all of the sudden, but yeah, want to clarify why I use the number generator. And I think with that, I'm gonna vote. All right, let's see like this. So Dispatch, we already voted Game of the Year. So let's cut Dispatch. I'm sorry, Dispatch. I'm really sorry. So it's up to these two. We want a more cartoony style, but really cool visual style made by just. If I remember correctly, the designs and graphics were made by only one guy out of three, or Metal Gear Solid Delta, which is a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, if I remember correctly. And it really has a cinematic look and story reach. So, man. Alright, let's do a coin flip, shall we? I'm just gonna blur the screen now. Alright, now it doesn't count. But heads, it's gonna be Hollow Knight Silk Song. Tails, it's gonna be Metal Gear Solid. Well, it was decided. It's Metal Gear Solid. Although I love Silk Song a lot. I really do love Silk Song a lot. So much that I personally nominated Silk Song in the Game of the Year award for uh like at the Game Awards. No, I'm not trying to brag. I really don't. And if I'm sound like I'm bragging, I'm sorry. Uh But alright, Metal Gear Solid Delta. So, how many? We have one, two, three, four, five. Five more. Yeah, just a heads up, I'm gonna have to leave a bit and then I will return. So if you're joining the live stream in the middle of it, or if you're watching this live stream, uh yeah, I'm just gonna be AFK. But if not, but I'm gonna cut it afterwards. So to recap, game of the year we have Dispatch, and if it would be to make a nomination, it's probably gonna be either Marvel Rivals or, and most probably it's gonna be Expedition 33, and for good reason, really good reason. VR game of the year. Uh, I really don't know what to predict on this one. I voted the Midnight Walk. I really don't know what to vote on this one. I don't watch or play VR games. I don't even have a VR set. Labor of Love award. Probably either Team Fortress 2, and that to me was actually very close between Garry's Mod and Team Fortress 2. Because Team Fortress 2 also very fun, very, you get it, very nice, and a very strong community. And popular, alright, so I'm sorry for that. Don't ask, I'm sorry for that. So as I said, I voted Garry's Mod, but Team Fortress 2 is for me the same with Garry's Mod. And if you'll be to make a prediction, probably either Baldur's Gate 3, Ready or Not, Rust, Dead by Daylight, or Dota 2. Best game on Steam award, on the Steam Deck award, I think it's gonna be either Peak, Stellar Blade, Dispatch, Spider-Man 2, Hades 2, or Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, or Doom the Dark Ages. As Better with Friends award, most probably Repo. So I voted Repo, but it's most probably gonna be either Repo, uh, Speed Fiction, Schedule 1, or Peak. And as Outstanding Visual Style, it's most probably gonna be Silksong, either Silksong or Metal Gear Solid, or Dispatch. One of these three. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to leave now a bit. I promise I will be back, and I will. But yeah, I will be back. I hope pretty soon, but probably more than 30-45 minutes. Uh, if you're seeing this in the video or after the live stream, then you won't see this part. It'll just probably be a cut or something like that. Just the first part. But only now live it will be the AFK part. Alright, so I'm gonna have to leave and I will leave you on your own for I don't know how long. I will be right back. Right, I am back. I'm alright, so where were we? Sorry for that. Sorry for the FK moment. Alright, where were we? Oh, right. Most innovative gameplay award. The designers of this game are at the front lines of creative experimentation, bringing a fresh perspective and brain-breaking surprises. This game delighted, inspired, and entertained with newness never played before. I also stayed and thought a bit. I really shouldn't let any coin flip or number generator. Duh. And I'm sorry, but even though I love Metal Gear Solid Delta a lot and it's very cinematic, I'm gonna go with Hollow Knight Silk Song after all. It really does deserve it. It really does deserve with Hollow Knight Silk Song, the Outstanding Visual Style Award. Anyway, let's choose our nominee here. Of course, we got Umamuzume again. Let's see, so we got Peak, Dying Light, The Beast. I know I said Dying Light, but oh well. Oh, you can actually even search for an eligible game. So leveling Arise Overdrive, F125, Europa Universalis 5, Anno 117 Pax Romana, Dispatch, Imazuma 11, Stellar Blade, Where Winds Meet, Split Fiction, Arc Raiders, RV There Yet, Marvel Rivals, Expedition 33, and Repo. I'm gonna glaze it one more time. I'm gonna glaze it one more time. Dispatch. Why Dispatch? Well, why Dispatch is the most innovative gameplay award? Look, they all are great. They really do. But it's like, I feel that with Dispatch, like you got the Telltale style conversation, but instead of also being a Telltale style in a game with dialogue, to choose your own dialogue and then fun to have quick action timing, you know. You also have the dispatch missions. And now I know that dispatch, as I said even before, dispatch doesn't I know that it doesn't have oh wow, what a gameplay. But I like that it incorporates the part where you do the dispatching and you choose and stuff like that with the Telltale style games. And you choose your own style games, so I'm gonna choose dispatch. Best game you suck at the word. This is the game that rewards persistence and is not fair for the faint of heart. It's the toughest game we've ever loved. Alright, and we got Silent Hill F, Ninja Gaiden 4, Path of Exile, the first Berserker Kazan, I think. Where Winds Meet, Elder, Elden Ring Night Rain. Sir, Shape of Dreams, Hollow Knight Silk Song, F125, Black Souls 2, Expedition 43, Stellar Blade, Marvel Rivals, Mazuma 11, or Butcher, Butchering Waves. Either Silk Song, because I remember like Silk Song, uh, when it first appeared, people complained a lot that it was hard. Now it could also be Elden Ring because it's a Source-born game and I know it's one of the easier ones. Is how I heard. I don't know. I'm just speaking not true misinformation, I guess. But it's still very hard. And Expedition 33, I guess it can be hard. I don't know. Especially because it's a turn-based combat and you need to think. So I guess Elden Ring and Night Rain. Right, three more. Best Soundtrack Award. The Unsung Hero deserves to be recognized for its outstanding musical score. Is the OST with the most. Well, alright, Deltarune. Yeah, it's Musume. Really good soundtrack. Deltarune of Pen Extreme Racer, Ninja Gaiden, Once Upon a Katamari, Umamusume Pretty Derby. She's I have to blur things. Ninja Gaiden 4, Spider-Man 2, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, Magnolia Dice Gambit, Tempest Rising, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Riot of the Necrodancer, Quake XV, The King of Fighters, and Expedition 33. No offense, no offense to any of this, no offense. Umamusume really loved the soundtrack, especially the concerts. Hollow Knight Silk Song, like that opera cinematic type of, you know. And Expedition 33, also very good. Like, come on, dude. Deltaron, Toby Fox. Everything that is meant makes us as James Day music is a banger. Deltaron. I mean, I mean, just on it alone, when I played Deltaron Chapter 1 and 2, I had solo dancing moments. So it really does deserve the best soundtrack award. Deltaron, it really does. Outstanding Story-Rich Game Award. Some days, only a narrative-heavy game will hit the spot, and this one packs a wall up. It's as gripping as any soap opera, and as well turned as a prestige TV screenplay. Bravissimo for making us feel things. Alright, then we got Dispatch, Spider-Man 2, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Silent Hill F, The Last of Us Part 2, Remastered. Vulturing Waves, Imazuma 11, Split Fiction, Dying Light, The Beast, No I'm Not a Human, Where Winds Meet, The Outer Worlds 2, Solo Leveling Arise, Expedition 43, Anno 117, Pax Romana, and Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalion. You know, I feel like I have to do justice. Well, not that I have to, but I think I need to do justice. Expedition 43, incredible story. Expedition 33. We're making it justice on this one. From justice from my horrible opinions. Alright, and Sit Back and Relax Award. This game is an antidote to a busy day. It's smooth, it's relaxing, it lets your worries melt away. This game is your moment of zen. Are we there yet? Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Mega Bong. Slime Rancher 2. Gawk. More Simulator. Escape Simulator 2. Chill with you. Power Wash Simulator 2. Is this seat taken? Hmm? Winterborough. Mimesis. Tiny Bookshop. Storage Hunter Simulator. Story of Seasons. Shell Diver. And Shell Diver. I guess it's a sit back and relax game, but also a bit chaotic. Are we there yet? Also making it justice. Alright, then we complete the second badge. Nominate a game in each category. Nice. And this is how the badge looks. It's also play a game you have nominated. And review or update your review for a game you have nominated. So right, let's do that. And I know exactly the game. I know exactly the game. And yeah, this may be in a future video. In future videos or live streams. Garry's mod. That's just the major update just now in November with new water visuals, NPC and stuff like that. I think it's the first time I'm booting uh Garry's mod on like as a video or a live stream on this channel. Don't worry, I don't think I have any sauce uh mods, like nothing sexual. And if it's something out of the ordinary, it's mostly for funds or what I found first things first, what I found. Or download this since when I was a big, very big anime fan. Still am a bit, but anime girls and stuff like that. No, not that perverted way. Alright, new game. Lots of maps here. I think I'm gonna boot up one of my favorite ones, Mobenix. It's one of my favorite maps because it has a lot of stuff, practical stuff you can do, like buttons and stuff, and it's really fun. And the map is also you have what to do, you know. Yeah, I'm just generally not saying anything. Don't know what to say, to be honest. I think it's almost done. Yeah, it's in there. It's almost done. Normally, it doesn't take that long to load, but probably because I'm also live streaming and it consumes a lot of memory of RAM. Para-pum-pum, para-pa-pum, para-para-para-para-para-pum. Right, apparently it liked Angry Birds. Alright, map by Zordskirk and Masri. Yeah, normally I don't have this much lag. Let's just go to door number 1. Well, G-Man's dead. Let me just put a statue in his memory. RIP G-Man. Anyway, let me show you a thing. So if we take the gravity gun and we just thank you. Don't worry, it's normal to do that when it's mounting workshop content. So you know this room is pitch black, but it's like here a device. And it said that if you go over here or over here, oh, here it is. Yeah, you got this battery part over here, and you can just take it and you put it here, and you just and boom, you got an evil layer that you can do whatever you want. Let me just grab one of my cars. Not too fancy. There we go. Another thing I really love about this map is that if you have too many prompts or you wanna throw something away, you can just put it over here very nicely Alright, sorry about that. So you put anything in here and then you just press this. It says press to start removing process. Alright, searching for props. Okay, props found. And then you got these 4 machines. Yeah, that place locked. And there it goes one. There is one of them. Does it even record anymore? It seems so. Yeah, alright. Alright, wait, one moment. Yeah, so these are there are these 4 props. I don't know why it always leaves my dead body in here. Yeah, and anything you put in here, it destroys. Nice. And then when they finish, they just retract. Now, let me just... As I was saying, let me just... Alright. It's alright. Another thing you can do is you can play bowling. You take this and then you go. And actually it keeps track of the pings you put. You knock down. God damn it, I got the counter ball. And then if you look here, it just goes. And then they put new ones. I swear it was not me doing that. And it works for this one. I'm not... Oh, alright, almost a strike. I promise I'm... And it returns the ball to you. I promise I'm not sponsored. I really am not. But just want to show if it says to play a game, one of the games you've voted. You know, I said to show Gary's mod. And one of my favorite mods. Maps. If not even my favorite. You also got like a club part where you have like fog machine and stuff like that. Let's keep it like that. And I especially love the third button. Sorry, the second one.
Triumph.
Yes, it's still alive from Portal.
It's hard to
can keep I'm just gonna choose the racetrack. And I'm not doing anything. Just seeing you guys out. And now, one thing. I know you've seen probably some sauce. Some sauce things, but I assure you, it's not what it seems. I'm not that over. Anyway, we are here. Thank you, Taxman. And you can even do a whole race. Like you can even put NPC cars. But yeah, there's a lot. I'm gonna put a map in the description in case of. So right. And right, that's pretty much Gmod. Well, a part of Gmod anyway. Alright, well, let's exit. Alright. So, if we return to the Steam. Yeah, now we have play a game you have nominated. And now review or update your review for a game you have nominated. Alright, here is mod. Because I already have a review. And this is my here is my review if you're wondering. It's pretty emotional. Just to explain some other things. No, I'm gonna keep it. Like, let me put it in here, just putting it like this. Haha. Ragdolls. Go. Brrr. Update. Alright. And I did. And now we have 4 tasks completed. Let's go. We did it. And here it is. Steam Awards Nomination Committee 2025. Completed all tasks. And I also put on Steam my videos. Like all of the videos. Or almost all of the videos I have. I put them on Steam. Just the games I have on Steam. From Previous Man Plays Half-Life to even the live streams with Undertale. And look, we even have this one. We're chilling and voting on the Steam Awards. Both the video and the live stream. But yeah, I haven't added things in a while. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, oh, and if you wanna add if you want to friend me on Steam, yeah, if you want to friend me on Steam, and then you got, and yes, I censored some things because It's both in my native language and people I'm friends with mostly in real life, and I don't know uh if they want their usernames showed, so that's why I censored it. But if you want to add me as a friend, I said it's censored because none of these people are people that I know personally in real life, and that's why. But and don't wanna leak their usernames or something. And that's why I don't show it. And yeah, here's my friend code. If you wanna add me on Steam, you also have it in the link in the description. And yeah, well, this was the Steam Awards 2025. Well, it's gonna be the second round with, as I says here, for the finalists during the winter sale, basically next month. But right, well, what can I say except I'm Wibus Man, and I will see you in the next video. Well, see ya.